All right, everybody, welcome back to day number 9. I am happy to see you here. How are you? Doing awesome? I'm doing great. Mark and Chris, how are you guys?
We're doing great.
Awesome. Good to see you guys. I'm doing fantastic. Good. You know, we're getting to the point where we're about to start to send traffic, right? And about to turn on the traffic faucet, and it's going to be great, and getting you guys commissions, right? Everything goes well, you know, which everything went well so far. Yeah. If we don't screw it up in the next day, which we won't, then we should be able to get you guys a commission, right, over the next couple of days. Awesome. For you, my friend, if you're following us along, right, you should be able to also generate a commission. How awesome of a feeling would that be, right? So before we can turn on the traffic faucet, it's very, 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 very important. And as I'm talking to you, I'm talking to you guys as well. I'm just, you know, you're in the room with us, of course. There is one thing that we need to do before we, you know, start activating our funnels and, you know, activating our campaigns. I brought us something for today, and that's this little worksheet. It's not really a worksheet. It's a checklist. Okay. You know, it's a checklist. So I'm going to show it to you in a minute here, and let me explain this to you in a way. Actually, before I do that, let me tell you what's going to happen. So here's our outcome for today. Okay, so this is day number 9, and the main focus point for today is the pre-flight checklist. So there's several things we're going to do. Here's today's outcome. Okay, number 1. We're going to go through this checklist, and I'll tell you why it's so important and why you shouldn't run any campaign without having something like this in place. Number 1. Number 2, we're going to run a full test on our funnel just to make sure that everything, you know, is connected, everything clicks, converts, we're getting the opt-ins, all that good stuff, important, right? And number 3, I want to walk you guys through the process and show you how to create tracking links. This will be relevant and very important for tomorrow, because tomorrow we are running traffic. All right, so let's go ahead and get into this now, and I want to show you this. Here is the pre-flight checklist. I'm going to hand this to you guys as well, and of course you can see it on the screen here. Okay, here is why this is important, my friend. Okay, so pay very close attention. Don't run any campaign. If you're promoting whatever, you can apply this strategy to anything you want to apply it to. But before a plane takes off, Mark and Chris, right? We fly a lot. I fly a lot, right? And so every time a pilot gets into the cockpit, there is a checklist. There's specific things that he needs to go through, right, in order. Now, if the pilot has a 30-year experience, what does he do every time he gets in the cockpit? Before he takes off, he goes through that checklist every single time. It doesn't matter if you're just getting started, if he's a brand new pilot, or if he's been flying for 30 or 50 years. Every single time he gets into that cockpit, into that airplane, before he can take off, he goes through a checklist. Specific things that he's checking for, very, very important, okay? Why is this relevant for our business? Listen, before we start getting traffic to our funnels, we need to make sure that everything is in line, right? So that's what we're going to do today. Today is probably, you know, probably the most important day yet, right? Because if we're missing any one of these, then we need to go back and we need to fix them before we start activating our traffic. Okay, so this is gonna be very, very simple. And for you, my friend, watching us, just follow along. And just to make sure that you have all of these checkboxes marked off, okay? I got my pen with me, you guys got pen too? So we're gonna do this together, all right? And of course, you can see it on the screen, but you know, you also have a copy that you can print out for yourself. It's over to the right of this video, and just download it, print it out, so you can go with us step by step, checkbox by checkbox. Okay. All right. So thing number 1 is we have, as you guys can see here, all right, have a clear outcome for Project Breakthrough. Okay, and that's my personal breakthrough worksheet. And you guys completed that. It's very important. Why is that important? It's because we have to have a target, financial target that we want to shoot for. Right? Very important. We don't play basketball with no hoops. Right. That kind of analogy, right? Same thing for you, my friend. Just make sure you have that done. And what I did here, as you can see, is next to every little item on this list, I have a in parentheses identified, you know, what day we talked about that. So it's easy for you to reference. If you miss any one of these, you can go back to that particular day and rewatch that training. It's available to you right below this video. There is all the trainings that we have gone through so far. You can go back and just get it done if you don't have it done, okay? But it's very important that you have it done. Number 2, so number 1 we can check off. You guys have it done, okay? Item number 1. Number 2 is product identified and selected for promotion. Okay, of course, with us, we're promoting Project Breakthrough. For you, my friend, chances are you probably are also promoting Project Breakthrough, which is great. It's easy. If you are promoting anything else other than Project Breakthrough, just make sure you have a product identified that you're going to be promoting. Very simple. We've been through that. It's day number 3. We're going to check that off. Okay, boom. We got two things out of our plate. Number 3, autoresponder set up and ready to collect leads. Okay, so GetResponse. Day number 3 assignment is one of the tools that you need to get, and I highly recommend you go with the tools that we recommend to you at that day. The reason for that is because we're working out better deals and better, you know, we wouldn't recommend anything to you that we personally wouldn't use. So Mark and Chris, you guys have the same tool that the viewer, you know, you, my friend, are with us virtually, been recommended to get. Okay, so we're not doing one thing and telling you to do something else. So make sure that you have that identified. Again, if you don't have that, go back to day number 3, rewatch it, and get it done. Number 4, custom funnel builder. Okay, in our case, we are using SiteSuite. In your case, my friend, you know, there was one of your assignments. If you followed right the instructions and your homework, you should be an elite member by now. Therefore, you should have access to SiteSuite as well at no extra cost. Okay, so it's important. If you, for whatever reason, if you're not using SiteSuite, then make sure you have you know, identified which funnel builder you're going to be using. Okay, but if you're like most people, you probably are using SiteSuite. So I'm going to assume that you are a SiteSuite user, so you can follow along and do exactly what we do. Now, account created with a recommended tracking system. Okay, and there is one specific tracking system that we recommend. You guys, there's tons. Okay, so we recommended ClickMagick, and it was day number 3 assignment. You guys got it. Let me ask you, did you get that? Right? And if you said yes, great. If you said no, if you say, Vic, well, maybe I'm going to use this one. Maybe I'm going to use this one. Why do I need it anyways, right? I'm telling you, there's going to be two groups of people going through this training. Group number 1, they're just tire kickers. You know, they're just going to be somebody who's going to say, you know what? They're going to find a reason why not to, you know, a reason not to follow the program. So that'd be like, they either are too smart in their head, right? Or they're just not following instructions. And this group of people, I'll tell you, if I had to, you know, from experience, if I can tell you, there's a pattern for failure, and these people typically will fail. Okay? Another group of people will be hungry. There'll be somebody who's going to say, you know what, I don't care if I have 10 autoresponders. If you tell me to get this one, I'm going to get it because I'm following you 100%. Okay? I don't care if I have 100 tracking systems. If you tell me to get this one, I'm going to get 101st. Because I'm following you 100%, because you're hungry, right? You want to make this work for yourself. And so I'm going to assume that you are part of the second group, right? And you're following instructions. So ClickMagick is an amazing tracking platform. And the reason that we recommended that in day number, it was day number 3 actually, and of course I know you guys got it, is because we have a special arrangement with ClickMagick, and we said to them, we said, look, anybody coming from Project Breakthrough, give them special attention, right? So there's specific extra bonuses and extra features that you guys will have available, you know, because you are going through Project Breakthrough, okay? So that's that. Now, let's move it on. You have HTA Elite account activated, and it was day number 3 assignment as well. Now, there is more than a dozen reasons for you to be an active HTA Elite member by now. Of course, SiteSuite, you guys are Elite members, so you know, I know you got this taken care of. Let me talk to you for a sec here. I'm going to assume that you are an Elite. If you're not, you want to get activated now, before we start sending traffic. A few reasons. Number 1, SiteSuite. Okay. Number 2, trainings that are above and beyond what we're going through right now. Number 3, probably could be most important one of all. By being an Elite member, if you watched our trainings and sessions preceding to this one, you know the full picture, right? You see the full funnel. And by being an Elite, you have at least 27 additional income streams that are totally passive available to you, okay? So you must be an Elite member if you want to take full advantage of the funnel, okay? Cool. Next, custom campaign blueprint worksheet completed, okay? And I know you guys have that ready. So that was important. That was day number 4 assignment. We have new list created in autoresponder for product that we're promoting. That was day number 4. Let's see, a custom strategic funnel created for product that we're promoting. That was day number 6. So this is where we actually created a skeleton, right, for inside of SiteSuite. This is where SiteSuite becomes relevant now. You know, we're actually engaged in that. If you are missing any one of these, pause this video now, Go back to the day reference in any one of these checkboxes and get it done. Okay, just do it. Give yourself a chance to succeed. Cool? All right, moving on. Custom strategic funnel created. Okay, we got that one. We have at least 2 different hooks, opt-in landing pages. Okay, so for you guys here, we can go back and take a look at your site suite. So this is your site suite account, Mark. Mm-hmm. And this is what I'm referring to. Okay, so you have a funnel, which is your project breakthrough funnel. Mm-hmm. And then we have hook number 1, hook number 2. Yep. Make sense? Same thing for you, my friend. That's why, if you are using Site Suite, it should be super easy for you, super simple. All right, we got that done. Custom domain identified and purchased. So in your case, Mark, it's yourfreebreakthrough.com that you registered. Right. Okay, so we've got that purchased, we've identified that, and we attached it to the funnel, which was the step right after that, right, which is day number 6 assignment. Okay, so as you can see, this is very, very easy to make this work. No stone left unturned, right? There's no room for confusion if you just follow the instructions, okay? All right, funnel homepage set, okay? This is where, we clicked on the one of the landing pages, okay? And then we clicked on the actual title, and we have this checkbox set. That's all you have to do there. But it's very important. So if somebody goes to yourdomain.com, right, wherever you registered, they should end up on one of those pages. So you just assign that. Again, it's day number, let's see, day number 6 assignment. So you can go back and reference that one if you need to. Let's see, day number 8. Okay, so we had a custom domain assigned to funnel. You can reference that. And again, if you follow the instructions, you should have this done, but it's important that we have that completed. Okay, you guys have it done, I know. Product 1, product 2 promotional. Okay, we're just dealing with product 1 right now, so we can cross out product 2. We don't have product 2 yet. We can get to that a little bit later on as we talking about scaling and leveraging more. But our product 1 right now is, of course, Project Breakthrough. For you, most likely it's Project Breakthrough, but it can be somebody else, something else, if you are just modeling the ideas. But you've got your affiliate links ready, okay, and working. So that's important. Now, next one is we have our custom thank you pages inside of our funnel here. This page and this page, okay? So there is the button on this page and then the link on this page. These are coded and connected to your affiliate link, okay, for Project Breakthrough. Okay, so we did that in day number, day number 8. Okay, day number 8. So that's important. Now, first autoresponder campaign, and we created that in day number 8 as well. And here, Mark, here is your get response. And if I go to messages, and if I go to manage autoresponders, okay, and I select your list over here that we're working in, okay, for Project Breakthrough. See, these are 3 messages that we created. So you have it there. If you don't have it created, my friend, there is day number 8, right below this video. Go back and take a look at day number 8, that direction or that direction below the video. You can find out and get it done. It's very, very important. Before we start sending traffic, we need to make sure that those are in place. Next, and this one, this is optional but highly recommended. Look, be a team player. Okay, you guys are going through Project Breakthrough, so you're literally being a part of the creation of this process. For you, my friend, right, chances are you're watching this after we have recorded it, and of course you're going through us, with us on this journey, but Project Breakthrough as an actual page is already there, right? Maybe you're watching this a week from after we put it out, maybe you're watching this a year from after we put this out, right? So I want you to be a team player. Here's what this basically says. This particular action item, it says contribute to Project Breakthrough movement by leaving a comment on projectbreakthrough.com. So if you just go to projectbreakthrough.com and scroll down on the page, right, you will see there's a bunch of comments. A lot of people are engaged, and it's a community. We have thousands of people going through the program right now. And I want to hear from you. If you've been enjoying the program, right, if you like the trainings, if you fired up about the idea and everything, contribute, right? Let the world know your thoughts. Be a team player, participate. It would help out everybody, including you, okay? So just share your genuine experience. Don't fake it. Look, if you don't have anything good to say, I don't want you to fake it. I don't want you to say something that you don't believe in. But if you genuinely think that this is the most amazing program you have ever seen on the internet, right? Let the world know. Go to projectbreakthrough.com, post your comment in the comment section, and that's all you have to do there, okay? Perfect. And then, by the way, with you guys, you can go back once we're done shooting this, right, and contribute your experience as well. Now, next, and we're almost done here, it's title pages in the funnel, and be sure to save and publish funnels. Okay, so what I mean by this is assigning or titling these pages, right? So this page, you know, if I double click on it, there's a name, there's a title. That's what I mean by titling it, right? And so every page should have a title assigned, and I told you why and the importance, and showed you exactly how to do that in day number 8. So you can go back if you didn't do that or forgot to do that or whatever, get it done. Important before we send traffic. Cool? All right. Next, create a test link and run full test. Okay, so here's what we're looking for, you guys, and this is what we're going to do with you right now. We need to complete a clean test, making sure that we get an opt-in, making sure that there's a smooth flow through the funnel, and make sure that we get redirected to your affiliate link for Project Breakthrough.
Okay.
Okay. And the most important thing here is I want to make sure that I capture an opt-in in my autoresponder, and I can actually go back and I can see it's actually there. So before I start sending traffic, make sure that everything is working. Okay. So let me show you how to do that now. Okay. Let's go ahead and run a test. So what I will do, Mark, is let's go ahead and open a brand new browser, and I'll just go to your URL. Okay, so your URL, your main domain name is what? Yourfreebreakthrough.com.
Right.
Okay. Yourfreebreakthrough.com. Boom, takes us to your landing page. Okay. Now I'm going to opt in. We already have it set up. Everything is linked together. So when I opt in, it should take me to a thank you page, right? So let's see what happens. I'm going to opt in. I'm going to enter my email address. Actually, I'm going to enter one of my junk email addresses that I never ever check, right? Just because if we have thousands of people watching this, if thousands of people are going to start emailing me, this email, my friends, I don't check, okay? So feel free to email there. There's going to be no response. All right, so I click on OK, and boom, it took me to a success thank you page. Now, remember we modified this page, right? So we said, hey, in a few minutes you will receive an email from Mark and Kristen Barley, and blah, 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 blah. Cool, perfect. Now, next, I'm going to click on this button, and it should redirect me to Project Breakthrough affiliate link. Right. Now, what I'm looking for here, okay, if you look at the, at this checkbox here, right? Create a test link. It's very, very important. Do not opt into your own affiliate link. Okay? Do not opt in. You guys won't because I'm here watching you. You, my friend, do not opt in. Let me tell you why. If you opt into your own affiliate link, because we're paying that $1.50, see what I'm saying? The network is tracking that, and there is specific tracking technology to identify if you do that. And the network, which is ClickPromise, may ban your account forever if you click on your own links to generate your own commissions. If you're trying to trick the system, first of all, you won't be able to do that, and second of all, if the system catches it, and they have some really sophisticated spiders, you may lose your account forever, which wouldn't be smart, would it? Right? But here's what I'm looking for. I'm looking for the Project Breakthrough link to show either an affiliate ID or encryption at the end of it. So let me show you how that's going to work. When I click on this button, that's my thank you page, look what happens. It redirects me to this page, okay? And there is 2 versions that we're running of that, pages. You may see this one, or you may see another version, which is, it looks a little bit slightly different. So we're running split test, simultaneously. By the time you're watching this, look, the page might look might not look the same as this one because we're constantly, optimizing it, right? But the main thing, what I'm looking for here is at the top, Mark. Look, if I click on this URL, see it says projectbreakthrough.com, and then it's got this equal sign and it's got this encryption code. That tells me that your affiliate link is encrypted and it's there. Okay, good. Okay? If it didn't work, then you wouldn't see this encryption at the end of it. Got it. As long as you can see that encryption, you be rest assured this is working and working 100%. Okay? Now, and if I would, let's say if I go in here and I opt in to myself, then if a spider catches me, which most likely it will, the network on which we'll run this offer, ClickPromise, will ban my account and there's no way for me to get back, which will be really, 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 really foolish for me to do. That's why I'm stressing this out. Don't do anything, you know, that's not wise, okay? All right, so, but as long as you see that encryption at the end of your URL, you're good. Okay, moving on. We can check that one. Well, actually, we just tested first landing page. Let's go ahead and test another one here. I'm going to, before testing this, we just opted in, okay? So I just submitted my email, so that email should go to my autoresponder, right? In get response. So why don't we go to get response, which is here. I'm gonna go to contacts and go to search contacts. Okay, contacts, search contacts. And it's a brand new account, Mark, so you shouldn't have anybody there. I'm gonna click on view contacts, and I should see an email that I just opted in with. Boom, see? Okay. It's connecting, it's working, everything is good. Now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do another test because we have two landing pages, don't we? We have this one too. So I just tested this one. I'm gonna run a test for this one. So I'm gonna click on it, I'm gonna grab its URL here. I'm gonna go and click on live, view live page. And here's your nice video. It's a different version. I'm gonna click on the call to action button. I'm gonna opt in, I'm gonna say Vic test, all right? And I'll enter my, one of my other email addresses. Okay, I'm gonna click on the button. It should redirect me to a thank you page, which it did. Okay, nice. And when I click here, I should see an encrypted URL. Okay, which tells me that this works. Let's check that out. Okay, see there's an encryption there? Perfect. Now we can go to our autoresponder and we're gonna refresh, same list, and I should see another email pop in there. Okay, now sometimes it's instant, sometimes it might take a few minutes. Okay, see, but when I refresh the page, I see both emails. So both of my pages are working, everything is connecting, everything is working and talking to each other. Okay, awesome. You guys did it, it's 100%, right?
Perfect.
Nice. For you, my friend, if you are following along, everything should click for you. If you're missing any one of these items, or if you're confused on anything, look, they got you. They told you what day to go back to, and so you can easily go back to and fix whatever needs to be fixed, right? But the main important thing here is you want to make sure that everything is checked off, every single box, before you start running traffic, okay? Trust me, it's important for you. Now, let's go ahead and final checkbox here before we move on to the next thing is, are you an active elite member? Okay, are you an active elite member? Look, I'm not gonna try to sell you on this because it's really a no-brainer. Okay, you must be an elite member if you want to maximize the leverage, if you want to get the most from this funnel. Okay, again, the tools, the trainings, the technologies that's available to you. And most importantly, income streams. So if you're not an elite member, my friend, we're gonna provide a link for you here on the right side of the video, and you'll be able to become an elite member before we start running traffic. Look, it's very, very important. Let me show you something here. You guys remember this diagram, right? I'll get my digital whiteboard out. Okay, so you remember this, right? I think it's day 3. Maybe day 4 or 5, maybe I showed it to you. I don't remember. Time flies when you're having fun, right? And you kind of get time a little distorted. But this is Project Breakthrough 10,000 foot overview, okay? Don't worry about the scribbles here, I know, but the concept is this. The tools, 20 plus income streams here from High Traffic Academy, the bundles, and then the back end, high ticket, it's available for elite members only. If you're not an elite member and you're running this funnel, Project Breakthrough, you can only get $1.50. If you are an elite member, you're activating 27 additional income streams just by being an elite member. So if you're not, okay, take the time right now before you go to day 2, because once you start running traffic, you're not an elite, all those commissions, passive commissions, go bypass you and they go straight to somebody else or the company. You don't want that. Make sense? That makes sense, you guys?
Definitely.
Of course, you guys are elites. You made a smart move. I just want to make sure that you, my friend, understand the importance of being an elite member. Cool? All right. So let's move on. Finally, any questions so far, you guys?
Nope. Very clear.
Very good. Okay, finally, what we need to do is I'm going to show you guys how to create your tracking links. Okay? And the way I'm going to do that is I'm going to show you the importance or tell you why it's important to have them. Okay, so why did we tell you in day 3 to grab all these tools? Okay, tracking systems specifically. Well, take a look at this. Here we have our 2 landing pages, right? We have our thank you pages. We have our traffic sources, okay? And then this page has our affiliate link in it, embedded. And we just did a test, it works. Now, what I want to do is, if I want to run a traffic from Facebook, okay, but I want to run the traffic from Facebook, I want to run it to this page or this page. Later on, we're going to be adding more pages, right? We might run traffic to like 10 different pages. I want to be able to do something like this. Look, I'm going to demonstrate this to you. And this is really, really, really important. You guys, this is not optional. For marketers, this is not optional, okay? I have right here, I have this landing page, okay? I have this landing page. I have this landing page, right? And maybe I have this landing page. So I'm always constantly split testing within myself, right? I always want to outperform myself and optimize my stuff. So I'm going to have, this is traffic, okay? This is traffic right here. So I can send traffic to each one of these pages individually, okay? Which would be kind of really, it would be difficult because it's a lot of mess. I mean, you're working with like tons of different campaigns, and the bigger it gets, the harder it is to manage, okay? And there is really no way I can split test them in real time. How do I know, if this page, for example, if this page converts at, 18%, okay, and this converts at 32%, okay, this converts at 70%, and this converts at, I don't know, 40%, okay? See, how do I split test if I have traffic from this traffic source? Let's say this is I purchase traffic, okay? I purchase clicks, and I get 1,000 clicks, which we'll talk about traffic starting tomorrow, okay? If I get 1,000 visitors that I purchased, and I want to simultaneously see which landing page is going to be the best converting one, okay? How do I do that? Well, I need something called rotator or split test URL. Make sense? Split test URL, very, very, very important. Here is the setup, okay? Here's how the setup would look like. I'll show you, and it's going to make sense. I'm going to erase these lines here. Actually, let me do this. Let me just cut them out magically, okay? Just like that, okay? Now, here is my setup. I'm going to send traffic to something called a tracking link, tracking rotator link, okay? So my 1,000 visitors, they go to a single link. See, each one of these pages have their own unique links, right? I want all of these 1,000 people to hit this one link, which is my tracking and rotator link. And then when they hit this link, I'm going to say, you know what? Send one visitor here, second visitor here, third visitor here, fourth visitor here. And then repeat the process. Boom, 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 boom. And so all of these people go to the same link, right? Check it out. Here's the big thing in marketing. You've got to do this. It's not optional if you want to succeed. So if I'm running traffic and I see that this page is converting at 18%, but my traffic is going, I can't stop it, right? I don't want to waste that traffic going to this page. So what I'm going to do? I'm going to do that, right? Boom. I'm going to go to my tracking rotator link here, and I'm going to remove that page without stopping my traffic flow. So that way I only have 3 pages to convert with, right? Or maybe I want to add another one. Maybe I want to add this page right here, okay? It's a brand new page I want to add. I can easily do that without stopping my traffic flow, and I can do that in real time. Does that make sense? This way I'm constantly optimizing in real time. Super, super important. That's why tracking is very important, okay? So this is a tracking link. Now, here's how the setup might look like, okay? There's 3 links we're going to be working with. This is your, by the way, does this make sense, you guys?
It does. It does.
Okay, not confusing anything? Okay, if it makes sense to you, it should make sense to you as well, right? Sam, does that make sense to you, brother? Yeah. Sam is our video guy, by the way, and you know, he's never done this before, so if it makes sense to him, should make sense to you. Now, here is your affiliate link, Okay, this is your project breakthrough affiliate link through ClickPromise. We're just gonna say affiliate link. Okay, this link is gonna get you paid. This is where the money is gonna come in, right? Now this link right here, we're gonna embed this affiliate link inside of our SiteSuite link. This is SiteSuite. Okay, now let me show it to you. It's important. See these traffic sources here? Okay, this is what's called a SiteSuite tracking links. Okay, so we can have Facebook, email traffic. We can create all bunch of different identifiers for SiteSuite, so we can know where the traffic is coming from. Okay, and then we can see our stats right here in SiteSuite. So this is our SiteSuite, important. Now what we're gonna do then is we're gonna take these SiteSuite links and we are going to put them into a ClickMagick tracking. Okay, you get the point, right? Oh, I'm gonna share it with you. Okay, right here. So that's gonna look something like that. So we have 3 links. This is our external tracking link, and this is going to be our rotator as well. Okay, it's very, very important to have that one. This is our rotator link, and then SiteSuite links will be within the rotator link, and then our affiliate link that pays us money will be within the SiteSuite links. So that's kind of how the structure is structured. Make sense? So let me show you how to do that with ClickMagick, okay, which is a tracking system. Tomorrow, I'm going to show it to you guys so that tomorrow when we come back and we start running traffic, you will already have an understanding on how to work ClickMagick, how to create your tracking links, so that we can just go fast tomorrow and we don't have to go back and re-explain the same thing over again. Okay. So my friend, I'm going to explain it to you. I'm going to show it to you. Pay very close attention. It will make sense to you. I promise. Right? If you just put blinders on and just watch, pause the video and do what I do. Should be really, really easy to do. I'm just going to do this as a demo, okay? We're just going to do this as a demo. Very, very easy. So we're going to go to our ClickMagick, and Mark, your login is pre-populated there already. So it's a brand new account. You got no clicks in there, nothing, okay? If you don't have a ClickMagick account, my friend, you're going to go back to day number 3, and you're going to click on that link to get the special deal, and you will create yourself a ClickMagick account. If you have other tracking solutions, I say you put them aside or use them for something else. For this particular project, just do what we tell you. Trust me, it will be good for you, okay? Just trust me, go through the process. Now, when you log into ClickMagick, I'm going to go to links right here, Mark. So this is how I would create a tracking link. Tomorrow we're going to do this, but we're going to do it faster, okay? So here's the process. It's brand new account. See, you don't have any tracking links, okay? I'm going to click on create new link right here. Okay, create new link. It's going to say, okay, great. Name your link. How do you want the link to be named? I'm just going to say test. Okay. Let's say if I was to run traffic on Facebook, I would say Facebook. All right. Or maybe, I'm purchasing traffic from this source. I'm going to identify it. It's for me to be able to identify where the traffic is coming from. Make sense? Cool. So this can be anything. This is for your reference. Tracking link. Don't worry about putting anything in here. The software is going to assign a little code at the end of it by default, so don't worry about that. Now, primary URL, okay? This is going to be your main URL you want to track, okay? So let's say, if I go back to our SiteSuite, okay? And let's say, let's create a, just for giggles here, let's create a Facebook tracking link, okay? So here's how this will work. We have this landing page, we have this landing page. We have these traffic sources for this landing page and these same traffic sources for this landing page. I want to split test these landing pages in real time. I want to run traffic to one link, but I want traffic to get redirected, one user here, one visitor here, and so forth, right? How do I create that? And I want to do it on Facebook. So I'm going to click on the first landing page, Facebook traffic source, just like that. See, it's going to say, okay, get tracking URL. I'm going to click on this button. The system will give me a unique link for Facebook for that particular landing page. And here it is. I'm going to copy this link, right click, copy. I'm going to go back to my ClickMagick and I will paste it. I'll remove everything that's here. Primary URL, I'm going to paste it in here. Okay, see that link? Now I'm going to click on create link. Okay, very, very easy. Just stay with me. It's going to make sense, I promise. I'm going to click on create link. Boom. and the system is going to create. So this is my test link right here. Okay. Now, I will click on this gear button, little icon here. Okay, see this? For this, we'll only have one link. I'm going to click on gear because I want to create myself. I want to split test them between. See, I've got this page, and I want to also split test between this page. So I'm going to add another link, and for me to add another link, I'm going to create what's called split testing. I'm going to activate that feature. Okay, you click on a gear, you go to split testing. Boom. Now it says, okay, enter additional link, right? We have primary over here. Now enter secondary. So I'm going to go back to my site suite, and this page I'm going to be split testing against. It's going to be my B version, and it's a video version, right? So I can just identify that as video page, okay, or video landing page. And then it's going to tell me, okay, enter your URL. Great. Guess what? I'm working with Facebook traffic source. Make sense? So what am I going to do? I'm going to grab Facebook for this landing page. I'm going to create a unique link for Facebook. Okay, click it. I'm going to get tracking URL. I'm going to copy it, and it's unique. It's not the same as the other one because now this is attached to this page, and this is attached to this. So I'm going to pop it as a secondary in here. Okay, see, they're different. Okay, different codes. And then I will click on, I'm going to actually set, I'm going to split test them 50%. So I want 50% of traffic to go here, 50 here, and I can see which one converts better. I'm going to just say 50% weight, and I'm going to click on add URL. Now, see, I'm going to split test them 50-50. Now, I can also adjust my weight, right? So I can go 75-25, 60-40, that kind of stuff. Once I run traffic, I can do that. That's advanced stuff. We're going to talk about it later. Okay? Now, great. So I've got that. Now, next, what I need to do is if I go here, right, and if I click on my test link, now it gives me tracking link. Okay? This becomes, I'll show it to you guys here in a second. This just became, which link, Mark?
That's your rotator link.
You got it. You got it. Okay? Does that make sense to you? Make sense? So what we just created now is this link right here. And now we're working with 2 pages. But I can just as easily add 3, 4, 5, 50, or 100. And it's just going to split test equally. Okay? So I just wanted to be super clear, super easy to understand. This is my tracking and rotator link. Okay? Now, there is one other thing, Mark, that I need to do. Okay? Each of the tracking links, each of these tracking links, okay, it will give me, I need to make a connection to my thank you page, okay, right here. I'm going to explain it to you. So when somebody hits this page and they opt in, right, how do I know that they opted in from that particular traffic source? So there is something called a conversion pixel. Okay, don't worry about technical terms. But I need to place something on this page and this page that would say, okay, traffic came from Facebook and it rotated, okay, but they opted in and they took action. Okay, so here, I'm going to go back to my ClickMagick, and here's my test link. Okay, now I have my split testing, set up. I'm going to go back to my gear. It's very, very easy. I'm going to click on this little gear button right here, right? It's very easy. Listen, don't overcomplicate. This is like probably the simplest tracking platform that's out there that is really, really good. Okay? I'm going to go and click on track conversions. I want to track conversions coming from this link that has 2 pages assigned to it. Okay? Click on track conversions and look what it's going to do. I'm going to scroll down. Don't worry about anything else here. The only thing I need to worry about is, see this action tracking pixel? That's what I need. I need action tracking pixel for now. Okay? I'm going to copy this code. It's a unique code for that particular link, for that particular traffic source. I'm going to right-click, go copy, and I'll come back to my site suite, and I will paste that code on a thank you page, on these thank you pages right here. Okay? So I'm going to open this thank you page, first one, double-click on it. It's going to open it in Editor. I will click on funnel settings, or page settings rather, excuse me. Page settings, click on that. See, it says enter tracking code. I'm going to click on that, and I will paste my conversion little pixel over here, okay? And I will click on save. And then I will publish my page. If this seems a little bit complicated, my friend, it's not, okay? Don't overthink it. Just follow along and do what I do. You'll be just fine, okay? Promise. Now, I need to paste that same conversion because it's coming from the same traffic source. See, we're linking, it's from Facebook, right? Mm-hmm. I need to paste that same conversion pixel on this thank you page because I'm split testing them, right? So they can talk to each other. I'll double click it, open this in the editor, go to page settings, go to enter tracking code, and I'll paste that one in here as well. Okay? And then I will publish my funnel or publish my page. Okay, great. I will come back to my actual funnel so I can see everything on the screen. And I will do what? Publish. I'll publish my funnel every single time to push the updates onto the server. Never ever forget to publish your changes, right? Very important. We're going to do that. Let the system do what it's doing. Okay, let it publish it. And then when we come back, there you go. When we come back to ClickMagick, see, look what happens. When I go and I go to my links, okay, just click on ClickMagick logo here, go to my links. Here's my test link, okay. I will go here and I'll copy it. And then I want to paste it in a different browser, right? So for example, I just go to like google.com and then I just paste my link. See, this is my tracking link. It should take me to my landing page. There it is, okay? So now it's working. Now when I go back to my ClickMagick and I refresh, see, I just got one click. Tracks it, right? So that way, if this is my Facebook, for example, I will know how many visitors are coming from Facebook, and then I'll be able to track their conversions. And if I opted in, which we're going to do that later, I don't want to take the time here. Then I would see, I can set up all these, conversions and CPA, and I can see my EPCs, everything, which we're going to get into once we start talking about traffic. But this way, every single visitor is going to be tracked. Okay? So, any questions?
No.
That seems pretty easy.
It's amazing once you walk through it, how simple it is.
Pretty simple, right? Awesome. So now, if I was to post, ads on Facebook, which we'll engage that process starting tomorrow, the link I'm promoting is this link.
Right.
That's my outside link that got 2 landing pages embedded into it, and everything is tracking, and people go to the funnel, and I track all the way down to the sale. Okay? So very, very cool. Great. All right. Let me ask you, my friend, how are you? Okay? Make sense? You with me? Okay? Promise you it's easy, right? If you need to rewatch this video 3 times, go ahead and do that. And I'm going to give you today's assignment. Here's what you need to do today. Okay? Before you do anything, before you start running traffic, before you even think about running traffic, here's what you need to do. Print this out. It's over to your right. Okay? You're going to make sure that every single box is completed. If you have one of them or not completed, when you take off in that airplane, I can't guarantee your successful flight. Okay? But I promise you, every single thing is there for a reason. And there's a strategy behind every single bullet point, every single checkbox. You want to make sure that everything is there 100%. Okay? Be the 2%er. Be somebody who is going to say, you know what? I deserve to win. I deserve something better. I'm going to do this no matter what. Okay? Be a good modeler and a good student. You can't be a good leader without first being a good student. Okay? Just trust me on the process. Number 1. Number 2, you're going to run a full test for your funnel. Just make sure that everything is connecting. Number 3 is, here's what you're going to do. You're going to create yourself, you just log into your ClickMagick account. You should have that. If you completed this, you should have that, open and play with it. Okay? Get familiar. Okay? Tomorrow we start running traffic, and we're just going to go and set up tracking links for different traffic sources we're going to be engaging. I want you to get familiar, get your feet wet with ClickMagick, and so you know what you're doing. Okay? So that way when we go faster tomorrow, you'll be like, okay, I know how to do that. You got 24 hours to, get the process going. Okay? This is it for now. Listen, I appreciate you sticking through this for day 9. Most people who are failures in life, they dropped out probably by day 2 or 3. You're still here. You're still with us. Mark and Chris, of course, are still here. And look, we're here. We want to serve you. We want to make sure that you see success, not just talk about success. Let's get you success. You know what I'm saying? Let's get you up on stage at our summit. Next summit we have coming up here at the High Traffic Academy. You want to be there on stage. You want to be there as Mark and Chris will be, inspiring 10,000 people in the room, 20,000 people in the room. One day, there's going to be a day where we're going to fill up stadiums, from High Traffic Academy. Are you going to be part of it? Or are you going to be somebody who is going to be on the sidelines, right, just kind of watching the game? Let's participate in the game. Be a team player. Let me tell you this. We want you to succeed, right? But I can't want your success more than you want it for yourself. You got to be hungry. Les Brown says, I don't know if you guys heard him say, his famous line is like, you got to be hungry, right? He says, you got to be hungry for success. If you're hungry, you're going to succeed. I'm here to challenge you. Be hungry, right? Steve Jobs says, stay hungry, stay foolish. Do things that failures are not willing to do so you can have what failures will never have. I appreciate you. We'll see you tomorrow as we activate the faucet on traffic. Bye for now. See you tomorrow.